Bro, give me like till 3:30. We gonna get started. I see all y'all in the chat. What's up, Berlin Bear? What's up, Robins Man? What's up, My Life Islack? What's up, Dash? Fresh Dave, Max. I see all y'all. We gonna get started in about 3-4 minutes. Alright, if y'all can hear me, type content in chat. Because I know that's the little meme we got going on the channel now. So if you can hear me, put content in chat. Alright, it seems like y'all can hear me. Let me get my mic in the right position. Okay. So how's everybody doing? Y'all good? Y'all having a good day? How's everyone in chat? What's up, Sarfaris? What's up, Isaac? Feeling like Soldier Boy? Can you do Ryan Ruhr Austin? Yeah, we could do Ryan Ruhr Austin after the Bakerloo line. Last stream I did say we was going to do Bakerloo the next stream, so I wanted to keep my word, you know. So we gonna do the Bakerloo line first, then we gonna jump into RRO. Don't go overshooting platforms. Oh, it's a subway line. I don't overshoot subway line platforms. Y'all should trust me when I'm operating any type of subway train, anything. Have you seen the 465 live stream? Yeah, and I seen Matt. Didn't he overshoot the platform by like 4 cars? Yeah, I seen that. Let's do Hair on Wellstone, the Elephant and Castle. Oh nah, my name got butchered. I apologize. Look, from me, I'm just pronouncing it the way I see it. Sarfaris. If there's another way you would like me to pronounce it, please tell me. For those of you who might be new to the channel or don't know, we got a Discord server for everybody that's in chat that want to join. Come talk to us or anything. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat right now. It's a cool little Discord. We have little conversations over there. Y'all get to vote on some of the things I'm posting on the channel. So like, y'all voted on Toronto Metro, so I released that video this week. Y'all voted on Metro North, so I'm releasing that next week. So if y'all want to join the Discord, link is in the chat right now. So Bakerloo is my local line. Oh, that's cool. Eating Subway on the subway. I mean, I've done that before. Let me be honest. I've ate Subway on the train before. So let's get the train set up. Open our windows so we can hear the sounds. Stabling lights, tail lights, turn them off. Put the gauge lights on. Saloon lighting. Get this into 0. Boom, do our brake test. Okay. I know you say that, I ain't surprised. You can put the reverse interlock in to cut out, it'll let you reverse, but if it's in, I won't reverse. What you mean? I know you were talking about this right here, the speed control. The reverse interlock, yeah. If you turn it and then you use the throttle, you'll go backwards. When is the next MTA suggestion vid dropping? Monday. Let's get the destination blind set up. Already in it. In Glasgow, there's a Subway sandwich shop next to the subway station. Over here in the 4750th Street station, we have a Subway restaurant inside the mezzanine. So, I mean, it's kind of weird. Go to the back of the train and set the destination in the back. I'll do that when we stop at Hair on Wellstone. 377, 375 sounds need major improvement. They sound so inaccurate. To me, they don't sound extremely inaccurate, you know? Honestly, I definitely noticed the difference, like how it's supposed to sound to the game. Is definitely a difference between that. I don't think it's too big, but they need improvement. Yeah, I definitely agree. What's up, the new model bus? How you doing? YouTube logos. That's still haven't found that. I'm assuming you need to be in the YouTube chat to use it though. Cause after last stream, I checked on my phone for a YouTube emoji and I didn't find it. So I'm assuming you have to be in a YouTube live stream in order to find it. Alright, let's go to the back. Set up the destination blind. What if they added the 09 stock or the S stock into the game? That'd be lit, honestly. I'd love to operate a Victoria Line train. Or Circle Line with the S7 stock. I think that'd be cool. In the previous stream, everyone used loading YouTube emojis. Yup. And now in this stream, everyone's saying content. Okay, that's our train. Jubilee line, that'd be cool. 96 stock. I like the sound of 96 stock. It reminds me of the 465. Like both of them sound pretty similar to each other to me. I feel like I'm forgetting something in the cab. I don't know what it is though. Oh, what's this? I usually put this on low. It's so funny because half the people in the game are taller than the door. I'm sorry, I'm pausing the game right now because I feel like the sound is a little too loud and might be drowning me out. But yeah, I know the Bakerloo line trains, they're small, so you kind of need to duck to get into the train, you know. So I'm assuming that's accurate, but I mean, it does seem like everyone is 6 feet tall in the game. That was me who started that. What, the content thing? They glitched through it. I mean, they can't. I'm assuming they can't model passengers like ducking down to make sure they're fully inside the train and they just clip through it. I don't have too much of an issue with it because I don't pay attention enough to the passengers. Unless I'm like pulling into a station, I'll be checking passengers and make sure they're not next to the edge of the platform. I like the 96 stock sound as well. Yeah, it's real cool. I've been subscribed for 3 weeks. 3-week anniversary of subscriptions. That's cool. I really appreciate all y'all subscribing to the channel though. You know, support and everything. 96 and 465 are very similar since they use Metro Camel motors. Oh. Wasn't the 72 stock built by Metro Camel though? Or am I bugging? I also said content in Discord in his vids. Yeah. A lot of just content now. I'm assuming that's going to be an ongoing meme from this point. Will you do L.I. DeBoer today? If we got time, I might do it. This is Kenton. Watch the gap between the train and the platform. Close enough. Doing train spotting at Acton Mainline and CSW2. That's on GWR, right? I think that could be cool. Just sit there, watch the 166s go by. Mr. Content Man. Doing train. Already read that. When I was playing today, there was passengers standing at the edge over the yellow line. I can't. I would be pulling into the station just. I can't have passengers that close to the yellow line. If you know, you know. Stop. Don't worry, I'm not gonna overshoot any platforms today. I'm skilled with the 72 stop. I'm used to the brakes. It's a subway train. It has to have very heavy brakes, you know, good brakes. A&W, restaurants. Close to an overshoot. No, I actually undershot the platform. If we're being honest, I was supposed to stop right next to the camera displays. I stopped a little before that. So I mean, I could have done better. I don't know if it's only me, but who loves the female announcer in the Bakerloo line cab? She sounds relaxing. Yeah, I like the Bakerloo line announcer. Honestly, it's like certain transit systems around the world have these cool announcers, like the automated announcements. Over here in New York, I only like one of them. Her name is Jessica Ettinger. She voices our Lexington Avenue line, and like, she's real, like, her voice sounds so commanding, like, when she's telling you what the next stop is. But I really do like the Circle Line announcer, though, on the Underground. I don't like how the announcement plays as the train is leaving the station, but I like the voice of the announcer. I have 345, 377, 375, 395, and 360. Ain't the 345 on the Elizabeth line? So I don't know. Do you mean in like TSW? Because I don't think we have the 345 in TSW. Perfect. What is with the extra rails? What you mean? The extra rails over here? That's the West Coast main line. It's pantograph, electrified, and all that. They run 390 Pendolinos on it. Or if you're talking about the fourth rail here, that gives power to the train. It would be cool if they had trains on the main line too. Yeah, I would love to see like 390s going by, or Midland trains going by. That'd be real cool. I sub. Thanks, Isaac. Really appreciate it. I accidentally opened the left doors. My favorite announcer is on the Jubilee line, in the middle of the track. Oh yeah, that's the fourth rail. This right here, that's the fourth rail. London Underground uses third and fourth rail electrification. So I think the third rail is the pickup shoes. Like that gives that's 600 volts, I think. And the fourth rail is 150 volts. I might be wrong though. Livery designer and scenario designer. Oh, that's cool. I wanted to make a 345 livery with the talent too, but I haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Honestly, if DTG is going to have rails right there, they need to have something running on them. I mean, I can understand why they didn't add it, because they don't have the models for the 390 or any other trains that run on the West Coast Main Line yet. But it would have definitely been cool. But then again, you got to think about contours and the memory issues, because if you have AI trains running down there, you got to expect some issues to come with the memory and lagging and all that stuff on consoles. It's just scenery for purpose. I don't have too much of an issue with it, because I know that the main point of this route is just to showcase the London Underground, you know. They need to add either conductor mode for MTA lines or MTA lines. I'd take both. Why can't we have both? I'll take conductor mode. I love to be playing as a conductor on LIRR or GWR on the 166, be a guard. Sometimes the London Overground goes to the Bakerloo line. Yeah, that's the Watford DC line. It runs on the Bakerloo between Heron Weldstone and Queens Park. I know what you're talking about. I wish they had that in the game. I think it would be more nice. It would be nice if they had train lines from more countries. They're trying to add more. They have Scotland coming up. They have Switzerland coming up. So they're definitely trying to expand to other countries. I feel like they need to do it at a faster pace though, because it would be cool to see some Japanese lines or Chinese MTR lines or something like that. That would be real cool. I'd definitely buy one of those routes. I did that for the 345 and 360 with the talent too. Oh, okay. If you're able to, or if you're in the Discord or anything, it'd be cool if you could drop that down there so we can see. Do you know anyone that listens to country music? You. I think the Netherlands has some cool railways. I mean, who knows? Maybe in the future they'll have a third party develop a route in the Netherlands. I'm fine with TSW expanding, you know. I have no issue with that. I got a 360 pulling into Acton Mainline. Oh. Okay. It's unfortunate that you can only do that in the scenario planner though. Japan and China's railways are very complicated. That's true. I definitely agree with that, because you know, you got the high speed lines, specifically Japan though. You have one system that uses so many different types of narrow gauge railways, standard gauge. It's difficult. Like, it's very complicated the way they have everything set up, but it's very interesting as well. Like, I would definitely like to see one of their routes in the game. Look at that perfect stop. What's the best train spotting locations on this game in LIRR? I don't think LIRR is a good route to train spot on. I'm gonna be honest. There's not enough services for that. I went to Penn Station on Tuesday, and I was just watching. We seen a whole bunch of M7s pulling in, M9s, and all that. So if you was in real life, I'd say Penn Station. In the game, Woodside 61st Street. You'll get to see some of the express trains skipping the station, some of the local trains that stops there. You know, it's real cool. It's a cool station. Imagine the R160 Simmons in TSW2. That, oh my god. I seen one of them on Tuesday as well on the E line. I need that in the game. Isn't it weird that the Northern line goes the most south out of all underground lines? Isn't it weird that 55% of the underground is actually overground, and that most of the overground is actually underground? I find that to be weird. Who else other than me do you know listen to country music? I had a friend that used to listen to a little bit of country music, not all the time though. But I haven't spoken to him in like 2-3 years. I rode a Simmons on the R line yesterday. That's fire, bro. I like how they moved all the R160s to the to the Queens Boulevard line. That's cool. They really getting set up for CBTC now. About to have an 800 whiz through. What's your favorite London Underground stock? The S stock, whether it be the S7 or the S8. I like the design, honestly. Like, it's cool. I really do like it. I'm not too big of a fan of the traction motors, but I really do like the design and how quick they are. Like, running on the Metropolitan line, they be making moves between Finchley Park and Wembley Park. Wembley Park and Finchley Road. I think that's the two stations. I butchered the word Finchley. Finchley. I can't talk today. Y'all about to see the most masterful stop. I came into the station at 40, and we gonna stop in the correct place on the platform. See, this is why you shouldn't be worried about me overshooting a platform. Like, boom, perfect stopping position. There's no other better Bakerloo line operators. Like, do you like country music? Not really. Finchley Road, yes, that's what I was trying to say. My favorite lines are the 95 and the 96 stock. The Northern and Jubilee then.
Luggage left unattended may be removed without warning or destroyed or damaged by the security services.
Did anyone hear that announcement just now? No one heard that? I ain't know they had station announcements in this game, honestly. Never paid that much attention. Usually listen to music. Yep, Northern Jubilee. Alright. So next week I want to kind of do a Minecraft stream on the channel. I wanted to know if y'all was gonna be up for it, like to see a Minecraft stream, because right now I'm working on a project to build the whole New York City subway in Minecraft, and we have a couple of people helping out with the project. I wanted to know if y'all would like to see like a stream of that, because tomorrow I'm supposed to be getting started on the next station, Zariga Avenue, and uploading it this week. So I think it'd be cool to stream the process of building everything, getting reference material. I think that'd be real cool. Yes? Alright. Because it'd be cool, you know, I'm trying to diversify content. I don't know, y'all may have picked up on the real LRRR video I posted. Of the M7 pulling into Penn Station. I'm trying to expand content, so I may start posting real life videos of trains coming into the stations, or I may just stick to simulation games and start posting stuff like Bus Simulator. No, I'm trying to expand out. Watch your caps. Nah, I was fine. He was just saying yes to emphasize yes. I would like to see that video. I don't have an issue with that. Minecraft never dies. If that ain't a true statement. Then ain't it come out like 2009? I know it came out in 2012 on consoles. And that's when I started playing it on the PS3. But like, Jesus, it never dies, and they just come out with so much new stuff for the game. Like, I took maybe like a 3-4 year break of Minecraft, came back, and there were llamas. Sheeps now drop meat. It's like, what? My favorite song is Turned Down for What? It's an older song. Okay, that's cool. It will be interesting. All right. So this is cool. Y'all all saying, most of y'all saying yes. It's cool. So I'm definitely going to do that. Might be like Saturday next week. Cause Friday I want to stream the 465. Will you ever play Roblox? Most likely not. Probably won't be in any video if I ever do. I would like to build the entire underground. I would too. That's one of my projects that I definitely want to do. After New York City Subway, I want to build the whole entire London Underground and Overground network. Like, I think that would be a cool project, but I feel like it's going to be even more difficult than New York City Subway because of the ways the tubes are shaped, you know, and you're gonna have to get the proportions correct. I feel like the most difficult line might be the Central. either the Central or the District. There's a train mod in Minecraft. It would be useful for you. I play on console, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that train mod. That would be cool though. After the underground, then you do CTA. Oh, that's definitely on the list as well. All of my favorite systems I want to make. We're over speeding. All of my favorite systems I want to make in Minecraft. So that involves Chicago, the Chicago L, London Underground and the Overground, and New York City Subway. But since I know New York City Subway the best, like the most and all that, I kind of want to get started with that first. What's up, Tyler McQueen? How you doing? Would you rather have DTG add a line with the 390 or the 220? 390. I like the design of the Pendolinos. Yo, they really got announcements. That's crazy. I think this could be a cool picture right here. Let's get that thing off the top of the screen. Alright. Yeah, that's cool. Stand clear of the doors. Wilston Junction is such an ugly station. You think so? I don't have much of an issue with it. I mean, I don't like the way the sensor track looks though. I know it's for the well, look at you. That's rare. You never see AI trains on this line. But yeah, I know the North London line comes from right here and runs to the central track. I don't really have much of an issue with the station's design or anything. My favorite song is Blame It on Texas. Cool. It's not ugly. I don't think it's ugly, but I don't think it's one of the best looking stations, you know. I'm good. I'm from the UK, so I know the underground. That's cool. What's your favorite line? Yes, because it has no proper architecture. I can understand that. It doesn't look bad, honestly. Yeah, I don't have much of an issue with it, honestly. But I can understand why some people may think it's an ugly station or it may not look too good. Stand clear of the doors. Yup. Step in and stand clear. I kind of want to see the Elizabeth line. Yeah, that'd be cool. All the way from what's the last stop? Someone please help me here so I don't embarrass myself on stream for not knowing. But I'd like to see it run from Reading or Heathrow all the way to the last stop, which I would love if someone can tell me the last stop. Reading to Shenfield. Reading or Heathrow to Shenfield. Thank you, Max. I would love to see the whole Elizabeth line in the game. That'd be cool. I don't know all of them. Well, mine is just a circle, so. What's up, Kobe Beef? How you doing? Abbey Wood to Paddington. Yeah, that's the current one, though. Before they fully finish the line. And Heathrow to Woolwich. Woolwich. Really? I thought it went from Heathrow to Paddington or Heathrow to Shenfield, and that's it. I didn't know there were other services. Yeah, to Sheffield would be cool. You can also operate Greater Anglia's trains up to Sheffield. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. Multiple operating companies along the route. The metro version isn't fully built. Is Abbey Wood to Paddington? Oh, I was watching a video the other day because I see that Crossrail gives constant updates of like which stations are getting done, and I think Paddington was the last one they showed off. So I'm assuming it's nearing completion, even though it was supposed to be completed about 2 years ago. But construction projects always take longer than expected. It doesn't go to Woolwich from Heathrow. Oh. Some British people I know say that the Bakerloo line is not great for some reason. I don't like the Bakerloo. I'm gonna be honest. It's my least favorite underground line. Well, actually, it's tied with the Piccadilly for my least favorite underground line. It's just straight up because of the design of the 72 and the 73 stock, and because it's such an isolated line. Like, there's not much going for it. Like, with the other lines, with the Victoria, it's interesting as it was the first automated line in the city. You know, with the Northern line, it's interesting. It's interesting because it has the multiple branches. With the Jubilee, well, it has the express local section with the Metropolitan line and the cool rolling stock. So every other line has its own thing that's interesting, that's going for it. But the Bakerloo and the Piccadilly are just kind of boring, you know. This is Kensal Green. Mind the gap. This train terminates at Elephant and Castle. That was a great announcement. I'm glad I actually said that without stuttering or anything. I actually like it because it's so old and original. I don't have much of an issue with it, but I just don't like it. It's just, for me, it's not much going for it. But it could just be my perception of the line because I'm only really able to see it in Train Sim World, you know? So it might just be the way they created it that I'm not liking how many services there are or whatever. The stock is so old, yeah. I don't have an issue with how old the rolling stock is. I just have an issue with the design of it. I'm surprised at how ScotRail won the TOC World Cup. You talking about Geoff Marshall? His little voting thing that he had. I remember I kept voting for the London Overground, but unfortunately, you know, it lost. The next station is Queen's Park. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Change here for the London Overground. Okay, now I need the HUD because I can't see none of the speed limits in the tunnel. One of the things that I like that I seen on the roadmap is they're finally... Damn, we're 5 minutes late? Jesus. One of the things that I like that I seen on the roadmap was when you pass the speed limit, they finally trigger at the front of the train. We need some NYC Subway lines. Yes, we definitely do. Definitely. Give me any line. Preferably Lexington Avenue line, but give me any line. And I'll be happy. I'll take the 4, 5, and 6. Anything. Will you do a Caledonian sleeper suggestion? I kind of already did. If you check out the Great Western Mainline suggestion video I did, I think I mentioned Caledonian sleeper would be in that route. I'm not planning on doing a Caledonian sleeper like a full suggestion just for that, but who knows, in the future I might. What the hell is going on with the tunnel? Nah, you ain't supposed to see all this, right? Or did they make the headlights brighter? Because I don't remember seeing the tunnel walls and all that. This is Bakerloo line train, Elephant and Castle, stand clear the doors. One thing I don't like about the London Underground announcements is it doesn't tell you the next station while you're in the station. Like, with other cities like Chicago or New York or whatever, while you're in the station, they'll say, the next stop is blank. Whereas on the London Underground, it'll just say, this is the train to blank, stand clear of the doors. And then midway through, in between stations, then it'll say, the next stop is Kilburn Park. It's like, but what if I got on the wrong train? What if I got on the Piccadilly line and I was supposed to get on the District? You know? I remember I helped a woman on the District line to Shepherd's Bush Market. That's cool. It's a good deed, you know. What's up, aviation nerd? How you doing? I don't know what route to drive in TSW2. Try HMA. Except for the S-Stock. Last time I checked, the S-Stock said the next station while it was in the tunnel. That's just what I've seen from some of the videos on the S8 and S7 stock. You just gotta know the route. What if I'm a tourist? What if I'm coming from LA, my first time in London, and I have to take the Hammersmith and City line to, matter of fact, the District line to Barking, and I'm at Edgware Road and I accidentally get on the circle line. Like, you know, I'm getting on the wrong train now because it's not. I'm in the station and it's not saying the next stop is blank or this is. It's difficult. Okay, it's complicated. I'm not explaining it the right way I'm supposed to. But I remember that last week I was kind of getting upset about that because I was like, bro, why is the announcement playing so late? This is Maida Vale. The next stop is Warwick Avenue. Step in the stand clear. I don't have HMA. Ah, that's whack. I'm not gonna buy the 465. I'm gonna buy the BR101 when it comes out. That's cool. I'm gonna buy the 465. I kind of need to buy it. You know, I want to make a review on it. And I'm just interested in having different trains on Southeastern. I may get the 101, but I'm not too excited for it since they revealed that we aren't getting the cab car with it. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to see. At Heathrow Airport, 23 announcements say the next like Haddon Cross. Then look, I don't know. Can we please get off of the announcements thing now? It's cooler. It's cooler. You get to spend more time on the underground. Man, as much as I love subways, if I'm trying to get somewhere, I do not want to be delayed. I knew another train was passing us. I heard. That's why I memorized the entire tube map. That's why I memorized the entire New York City subway map, because some conductors don't like to make announcements. I noticed that. They'll just stay quiet the whole ride, and you'll just be there like, well, what's the next stop? So I guess if you're from the city, you gotta memorize it, and if you're a tourist, get a map, ask for directions, ask a TFL official, some. Honestly, they say they need to have announcers that say the next stop is blank. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. I have the Bakerloo, Schnellfahrstrecke, Colon to Aachen, East Coastway, Southeastern, GWE, LIRR, MSB, and Rhine something. And TSZ. What's TSZ? Tees Valley Line, you trying to say? I mean, that's a cool collection of routes. I mean, me, I have every route except for the historic British ones and MSB and RSN. I didn't even try to memorize the CTA network. It just happened. If you spend long enough on the train in your city, you'll eventually memorize it. It's buffering? What you mean? Stream? From what I'm seeing, the stream isn't buffering. That might just be the lag from the game, because you know TSW is mad laggy. I still don't get how we are 5 minutes late. I feel like we left here on Wellstone on time. The stream? Oh man, I don't know what's going on. On my side, the stream is good. I'm looking at it on my phone and on my laptop. Stream is good. I'm on PS4. So as I said, it might just be the actual like the lagging and the frame drops on PS4, because you know TSW isn't too stable on it. Pre-pandemic, I used to take CTA at least once a day. Same, I used to be on the train almost every week or so. But now, on Tuesday, I got on the train the last time, and for the first time in about over a year, maybe like 13 months or so, and it just felt weird. I didn't hear the suggestion. What suggestion? Where I said they need to have the announcements played properly. What's up, Isaac? Is Paddington the oldest tube stop? I'm not sure. It might be Baker Street or Waterloo. Yeah, it's Baker Street. Alright. Because I know the Bakerloo line... Well, actually, if you want to be real, wouldn't one of the other ones... Like, when one of the subsurface lines hold the title for the oldest station? Since they were formerly railways? That's just how I think about it. I haven't been in the train for more than a year. Yeah, same. On Tuesday, I got on the train for the first time in about 13, 14 months. And it feels weird because it's like you're so used to it being so crowded. It still was kind of crowded, but you're so used to it being crowded and packed, and then, what, 10, 12 people in one car? It's weird. Metropolitan line? Okay. That's the Metropolitan and District Railway, right? That's what I think it is, right? Metropolitan and District. Edgware Road. Change here for the Circle, Hammersmith and City, and District lines. Same here. I always used to take Los Angeles MTA trains 4 to 6 times a day, but yeah, this stuff happened. Yeah, it's whack. We gonna get through it though. What's up, Beastie Jack? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. The next stop is Marylebone. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. We are at 698 subscribers, yo. It's crazy. I remember it felt like I was just doing the 500 subscriber stream like a week and a half ago or something. I really appreciate all y'all that came to the channel and that enjoys my content, you know, and subscribes and all that. Really appreciate it. Marylebone. Well, thanks. Still not going to attempt to pronounce it anymore. You hear that Japanese game for the PS3 that has the Chicago Brown line, it's real camera recording doing a playback? Nah, I never heard of that. I know Watch Dogs 1 has the Chicago L in the game. That's all I know about games with the Chicago L in it. What's your favorite underground or overground train? Underground line is going to have to be a Circle line, and overground line is going to be either the East London line or the North London line. What about the 465? If you're talking about what I think about the 465, I think it's cool, but I don't think it's worth a full $20 price just because it's not enough route for it. You know, you're not able to go to Victoria and back to Faversham or to Raynham or anything. It's not enough actual route and stations to really enjoy the 465. Are you happy Adam noticed your suggestions? Hell yeah. He did it again. Earlier this week, he shouted out my Rosaline video. The what you should know. It's crazy. I mean, if this turns into something like they're trying to take my suggestions into account, I mean, that'd be lit. I definitely want to work with DTG sometime in the future, you know. As much as I criticize them, and I say, you know, I don't like the way they handle things and that they're lazy and stuff, I still like what they developed for TSW. Like, the game is still good. Make sure this light is green. What about DLR? If you're asking what my favorite DLR line is, any of them. I don't know of any DLR lines. But if you're asking if it should be in TSW, I would definitely say no. You can't drive it. You can't operate any trains. I mean, I know you can manually operate it, but that's not what would most of the time it wouldn't happen like that in real life, you know. It's a fully automated system. I don't think that could work well in TSW. Brian Mainline would be perfect, yo. London to Brighton. I need it now. Like right now. London Bridge and London Victoria to Brighton. With the 700s, I know they said they might not be able to get 700s in the game, but with the 700s, the 377/1 and the 377/5. Oh, and the 387s for Gatwick. I need all that now, immediately, right now. I need them to announce it. If you play GTA 4, it's honestly a good game. I played GTA 4 a long time ago. My favorite part of the game was the DLC, the Ballad of Gay Tony. It's fire DLC. Fire. Honestly, it was better than the actual game to me. Fire. I love GTA 4. I don't think it's better than GTA 5, but GTA 4 is one of the GOATs. It's up there with 5 and San Andreas. They already have the Electric Stars to run on it. Yeah, they just gotta reskin the 377/4 to the 377/1 and 5. On LIRR, when I'm operating the M3, I don't see any M7s as the AI, and it's the same as the opposite. Interesting. Whenever I'm operating the M3, I always see both. Based off NYC, yeah, Liberty City. What's your thoughts on Southeastern bullet train, the Javelin? I don't like the way it's portrayed in TSW. Well, actually, I do now that they fixed the sound, so my thoughts on it have changed. But I just wish there was automated announcements and that the AWS sound was fixed. That's about it. I really like the train. That's about it. To be honest, I would pay $30 to $70 for CTA. I would pay the full $60 price for NYC Subway. Even if it was a London Underground line, I'd pay $60 for that. Like, routes that I would really want to see in the game, I'd pay more than regular price for that. Oh wow, you're back. What you mean I'm back? What you mean I'm back? I was posting videos this whole week. I wasn't gone. Indeed, Berlin Bear, give me NYC or CTA. If they couldn't do NYC for some odd reason and they needed to resort to CTA, I wouldn't even be upset. As long as they give me the red, brown, and purple lines, I'll be completely fine. And give me the 7,000 series. And the 5,000 series. And the 2,600 series. Just give me all the rolling stock for CTA. Those nasty lies infested tunnels. Moving on, I'm not happy about the 465 not going to Faversham. Oh, they're supposed to be adding those services back in. Apparently Matt said that on stream. I missed that, but I was told that Matt said that on stream. So apparently the 465 is supposed to have some services going to Faversham. Isaac, why do you keep saying hi? I could have sworn I acknowledged you in the beginning. What's up? Matt, senior developer, did state that he would like to have the Jubilee in TSW, something to do with it being his local line. Okay, Matt. Well, if you would like to see it in the game, build it. I mean, there's not much more to it, you know. If one of the devs wants to see it in the game, why don't they build it? Why don't they make it for the game? Wow, okay, the seat height is way too high. I don't really have much of an issue with the seat height, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's too high, because on other routes I feel like it's too low. Like on LIRR, I feel like the seat height is way too low. On this route, I honestly feel like it's a little too low. That's a lot of money. Oh, a copy could go... Hold on, I need to stop before I start reading the rest of this. This is Piccadilly Circus. Change here for the Piccadilly line. Okay, let me scroll back up so I can see. Berlin, but it's very hard to find nowadays. Okay, a copy go for 200. What are y'all talking about? $104 miles per hour and an Electro Star. Okay, that's some drastic overspeeding, man. They chose to do the Bakerloo line specifically because of manual operation. No, they actually chose the Piccadilly first. I think they chose the Bakerloo afterwards because it was the smaller line and it might have been a bit easier, but they actually chose the Piccadilly. And yes, they probably chose the Piccadilly because it was a manually operated line, but that couldn't have been the only reason, because you still have other lines like the Metropolitan where there are big portions where the operator is in manual control. A man is washing the car with sun. Can't you just use a sponge? Next, I wouldn't expect any ATO lines to come to the game. I mean, all of the subsurface lines still have some manually operated parts, from my knowledge. They could do all of those. They could do the Jubilee, because there are portions where the not those. All right, to explain it, right? I heard this from a real underground operator that on Sundays, like the day before Monday, operators are encouraged to operate manually, and that sometimes the operator would just operate manually. A copy of Railfan for PS3. Oh, the 464 door animation, yes, it definitely needs improvement. I don't like the way it looks. I wish it was like more rocky. Zach's live stream will be rescheduled to 4:15 tomorrow due to royalty restrictions and settings for first timers. Okay. Check Discord, Hall of Mystic. There's gameplay of that game. It's like $200. Damn, Jesus. The 465 AWS sound is meant to be perfect on PC, but it sounds weird on Xbox because of the way it goes on Xbox. Yeah, I know. I guess that's just an Xbox issue. I've never really noticed that on PlayStation. I hope they get that fixed, because that would definitely annoy me after a while, hearing the AWS sound like that. So I hope they get that fixed on Xbox. Which line would you want in the game? Circle. Just the doors though. There's still, you can still manually operate the trains. You can turn it and put in restricted manual. Boom. There you go. Put in restricted manual, operate the train. They choose the Bakerloo because I live in Queensboro. Can we get 2 more subs? Can we? Can we please? I went around the corner between Shrewd and Rochester at 100 miles per hour. You're bugging. You're bugging. No, you're bugging. You are bugging. Someone fire this man. The door animation is too smooth. Yes, I feel like it's like that on every route, honestly. Because if you want to be real, there would be wear on the doors and all that, and you would see like the rockiness of everything. They don't animate all of that, you know. I think the doors on the 465 close too slow. I'm not from that area. I've never seen a 465 in real life, nor have I seen a video of the 465 doors closing or paid attention to it. But yes, it does seem like they get a lot of the animation timing wrong. You derailed. Suspend him. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 week suspension. There you go. Right now. Imagine an AC 4400 on Southeastern. I'm imagining it. It's running freight, substituting as a Class 66 from Who Junction back to Who Junction. Max, you just lost your job. I mean, suspend Max, please. Like, send him to Southern. Send him to Southern. You're banned from operating any more Southeastern services. Yeah, this is a good stopping position. The 465 accelerates too fast. You really feel that way? Ain't it the fastest accelerating third rail train in the UK? Or at least I could have sworn Matt mentioned that yesterday, and I'm too stupid to just believe it, or to not believe it. 699. We might hit it during the stream. I don't know. That's okay. I have a job with Southern. Of course you do. I do too. Operator Zeenoz, Southern, from Brighton to Seaford. How long you streaming for tonight? Will you do some Southeastern? I may or may not do some Southeastern. I was planning on just doing a stream for about 2 hours or so. Right now we're coming up on about an hour. So I don't know. Have you ever heard of QWERTY Afro? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. World of Subways 4. I used to watch all his videos on World of Subways 4. I used to love that. And he did some videos on Fern Bus. That was cool. I think I'm subscribed to him, honestly. I just haven't seen any videos pop up in my subscription feed. I believe I'm subscribed to him. You're almost at 700. We might get 700 soon. We might get it during the stream. I don't know. I hope we do, though. I live in Queens Park. I just like to say the Bakerloo line and all the stations, 100% they did good work. Yeah, I don't think it's. I noticed some inaccuracies. Definitely Paddington with the curve, but other than that, they did fairly well with it. The sounds could have been improved, but it's real good. Like, they did well. How long does it take to enable YouTube live stream for the first time? I think you can enable it right from the jump. You just gotta go into your YouTube channel manager. Oh yeah, World of Subways Good Days. Yep, World of Subways 3. That's why I love the Circle so much, because I first learned about the Circle through World of Subways 3. QWERTY Afro operates the 345 Elizabeth line. Wow. I love when like YouTubers operate trains, like rail fanning YouTubers operate trains or as the conductor on a train in real life. It's like, you know, you're watching kind of like official stuff. It's cool, you know. They do good work for UK and German routes, but America never receives that much attention. We're just gonna move on from that. It's such a sad story. They neglect us so much in our routes. Can you do a British accent? This is a Bakerloo line train to Elephant and Castle. The next stop, I can't do a British accent. Like, no. I can't, no. I'm not even going to continue attempting that. I think sounds is a big thing they need to look at in all routes. Definitely. Whoa. That was weird. Just insta-popped in. But yeah, I definitely agree. This is Elephant and Castle. Change here for National Rail Services. Do you think the Jubilee will come out eventually? I hope. Do I think it will? Yes. When? I don't know. This is Elephant and Castle. Change here for National Rail Services. Please stand clear of the doors. Oh, I forgot to do my brake test. Well then. I just cracked the screen of my tablet. Oh. RIP. RIP. Rips in the chat. Northern Line and National Rail Services. I didn't know Northern Line stops there as well. Paddington is 100% correct. Ain't there a curve in Paddington though? Hopefully Hamburg to Lubeck We'll get the new Dostos. I don't know much about that route, honestly. Oh, I like this picture. The beautiful M3s. Amazing. It's like the only country they had a repeat route of NTSW2, and they didn't even change the route that much. Listen, they like to neglect us in American railways. It's disappointing. F in the chat. RIP to the tablet. Let's pay our respects to our fallen comrade. Yep. Berlin asked for RRO, so we gonna do we gonna do a quick service on RRO. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yup, a quick service on RRO. Yup, a quick service. Yup. Don't worry, we're doing Rhineborough Austin right now. Don't worry. Mystic, can I ask you something in a YouTuber's point of view? Go ahead. What happened? LIRR next. Nah, we doing a quick service on RRO. Don't worry. This service gonna be over quick. Trust me. I would be so good if the Jubilee came out. That sounded a little weird. If the Jubilee came out, oh my god, I'll be going crazy. Okay, let's see if I remember how to operate the 422. PZB, CIFA. I don't hear the AC, so we just gonna open the windows. Jesus. FIS. I pressed the wrong one. Haven't operated this in a while, so bear with me. I think we're doing the S9. Okay. CIFA is good. Passenger lights, cab lights, instrument lights. I don't want my cab lights on. Okay, back to the chat. If the Jubilee sounds... If the Jubilee comes, the sound better be good. I mean, it's promising what they did with the 465, so I'd expect the Jubilee line sounds to be good as well. For a first timer, how long did it take you to enable live streams? About 2 minutes. If you go to... Alright, remind me after the stream in the Discord, I will tell you. Because I would need to go back through all my settings and stuff to find where I enabled it. So, after the stream, remind me in the Discord to explain it to you. PZB, boom. I'm gonna go to lose as fast as I can. You on a derail, man. Have you ever heard any more from Adam? Nope, he just shouted out my content. He didn't try to contact me or anything. Just shouted it out twice. That's about it. What did I do? Oh, it's more like what did I not do? I didn't acknowledge the yellow. Yeah, I noticed. I didn't acknowledge the yellow. Yep, that was my fault. I apologize. I meant to say it would be so good if it came out. Yeah, I would love to see the Jubilee. There's a curve in Paddington and it's a big one. Even the trucks make loud noise. Believe me, I take the train every day. Yeah, there's a curve in Paddington in real life, but I don't think it's there in the game. That's what I'm trying to say. Will you enable super chat? Will I? I don't know, honestly. I can't say if I would or wouldn't right now because I'm not fully sure, but I may or I may not. I'm really not sure right now. I'm not at that point where I'm too sure what I'm gonna do when I get to that point, you know. I might though. I might. I don't like how YouTube takes a percentage of the cut though. That's one of the issues I have. It's like, if you think about it like this, right? Someone is basically donating you money, right? But the person who they were donating to, right, doesn't get the full cut. I don't think that's fair to the person who donated the money in the first place, or the person who's supposed to be receiving that. You know? German signals and safety systems are more confusing than my AP biology class. I'd take a German history seems legit. I'll take a German signaling class any day over anything in school. I understand German signaling more than algebra. Like, you might get 1,000 subs this year. Oh, I'm counting on it. 1,000 before June or April. You asked for RRO, we got RRO. Oh, hell no, you ain't gonna give me no silver medal. That's messed up, bro. Because I was 1 minute late because I got stopped by the PZB. Really, that's how y'all feel? I see how it is, bro. I see how it is. Do you think TSW will always be on PS4, even if the new consoles? You can technically play it on PS5. I'd say this year they're probably going to release a PS5 version. You were on $699. You were close to 700. Yeah, I can't wait until I get to 700. That's gonna be a good milestone, a big milestone. It originally predicted me to get 700 by the 28th, and I think the 28th is Sunday. But we beat that, so well, we are probably going to beat that. LIRR, sure. Haven't done LIRR in a while. I kind of want to do a Belmont Park service, honestly. M7 or M7 or M3. I pick one. Imagine if multiplayer came out in the game. I'm imagining it. There you go. M3. Okay. M7. Okay. It's split 50-50. M3. 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 Oh my god. M3. What service y'all want to see? Uh, 8 car, 6 car, Ronkonkoma, Belmont, Hempstead, Atlantic, Penn Station, Belmont Park. I think we need an 8 car service for that. We got Worth Belmont Park. Come on, we need a couple more so I can really gauge what y'all want to see. We got one for Belmont Park. Anything else? Going once? Okay. I wasn't going twice. I've never seen a Belmont Park service in gameplay. Alright, well, you're going to see right now. We coming from West Side Yard. We're going to stop at Penn Station. I, we might make intermediate stops to Jamaica. I'm not sure. And then we'll be stopping at Belmont Park. You probably don't see it because it's a rare service. In real life, they only run the Belmont Park service on race days. So, you know the Central Line? Yep. With the 92 stock. I know the Central Line. One of my least favorite is right there with the Bakerloo and the Piccadilly. I don't like the 92 stock. I like the 95 and the 96 better. Narrow, standard, or standard. Standard. No. All of my favorite trains run on standard gauge, so I'll pick standard gauge any day. Narrow gauge ain't bad though, cause the upcoming Arosa line runs on narrow gauge or meter gauge, so we gonna see our first narrow gauge route in the game. That'd be cool. Okay. Look at Hudson Yards. Okay. We shouldn't have looked at Hudson Yards. I don't know what's going on with these buildings. But look at Hudson Yards. Okay, let's get our reverser in. Key in, boom. I've drove narrow gauge switcher locomotive once. It was fun. Oh. Is there like a difference of how you operate on narrow gauge to standard gauge? It's sad the 465 won't even add any more services. There's absolutely no point for it to be $11. Well, you put euros or pounds, so 11 pounds. Over here it's $19, and I don't think it's worth the price, $20 price, honestly. It would have been more worth the price if you had full commuter service to go, like all the way up to Charing Cross or Cannon Street, Victoria. I think that would make it more worth it. I don't think they could add more services because they already added all of the services with 395, with 375, and 465 is really just a substitution for 375. And I don't think it would have been smart for them to hold services back. No, not really. The trains are just a bit smaller. Oh. Well, I mean, I don't have an issue with narrow gauge. I like the Arosa line trains. Like, and I know that's on narrow gauge. I really like those trains. I can't wait for a new line to be added into the game, like the Jubilee. Yeah, hopefully they think about doing another underground line. I know it's very popular, so let's hope they make another one. Let's make sure these taillights is on. Probably not. I mean, if there's a lot of demand for it, they'll probably make another one. I suspect the next tube line to be either Piccadilly, since it's so similar to the Bakerloo, or a subsurface line. Just because a lot of people don't like subway lines and how long they spend in the tunnels, so I think a subsurface line could kind of like satisfy both parties. With the 465, yeah, that'd be cool. See the Sheerness branch. I was hoping that was gonna be added too, but then Matt said no new like routes would be added with it. I mean, that's whack, but as long as we get in the 465, I'm cool. Okay, put in emergency so we can fully charge the brakes now. Sounds are still broken, as always. Okay. I'm also certain there is no AI services at Platform 0 on Raynham or Gravesend. I could swear I seen a 375 on Platform 0 on Raynham. We didn't turn our headlights on. Or cab lights. There we go. Let's see if we can get a cool side shot. Ooh, oh. Look at that. The M3. The rolling stock with the most potential. Yet they failed. Will you do Southeastern? Maybe. I might. So y'all can see my livery again. Now, I kind of made the livery. Okay. I kind of made the livery designer video earlier in this week to kind of play off of the little my livery thing. Southeastern. I love how all 3 times you messed up only one letter in it. The route builder has an issue with not letting you put AI or passenger trains on the same platform as the tracks. Yeah, that's whack. I hope they add more functionality with the scenario planner. That was a nice livery. Yeah, thanks. It took a very long time to make that livery, especially since it actually got deleted before and I had to remake it. Man, first time I see an M3 sucks about the sounds. Yeah. It's sad how bad the sounds are on the M3, but gotta deal with it, I guess. Really wish they had the M9 in the game. That'd be cool. And Max, I'm operating the M3 right now, and I got the M7 over here, so maybe you just didn't see an M7 or anything, but they still spawn. r/I had a stroke. Sure seems like it. So we're gonna have to sit here for about 5 minutes. Let's get up and roam the station. See if we can find the Metroliner Amtrak car. And see, for those of you who want New York City Subway, if you look into these doors hard enough, right, it starts to look a little bit like an R44. You know, look into these doors a little bit. You know, if you ignore the Long Island Railroad sign, it starts to look a little bit like an R44. A little wood paneling. You know? Let me turn motion blur off because I just seen it a little bit on the doors, and I did not like that. On-board train emergency instructions. Illegible. They forgot the view liners on the Northeastern Corridor route. I don't think they forgot it, I just think they didn't want to add it. On the forums page on the website, there's suggestions of I even made a suggestion of into the game. I want to see it. I think it'd be cool. Really would. I like the Javelin. Javelin ain't bad. I'm not too big of a fan of high-speed train, but it's one of the things that I really do like. Can you walk over to the Amtrak car? Do we know what platform it's on? I've never seen it before in the game. Oh, I think it's only in a scenario, probably. Scenario where you start or end at Penn Station, but who knows, it might be hidden here. Wow. So we couldn't. That's. What? Hold on. No. We ain't doing this. Nah. I know y'all seen what I just seen. The game told me to stop up there, and my whole train ain't even in the station. Nah. I don't play it. Bakerloo line is so boring. I agree. No, I'm not trying to give him my cert. Oh, what? I'm asking you. Damn it. Let's get that every try. I've never seen it before. Jubilee line. Come with automated announcements for the trains and stations. Just like the Bakerloo line came with them. just like the Bakerloo line game with the passenger information display boards. Yeah, that'd be cool. Have automated announcements on the train finally. Not transfer station. That was bugging. Hello, I'm pressing the right button. Thank you. But yeah, it would be nice to finally have automated announcements in the game, and they could finally put automated announcements on the routes like LRRR. It feels weird to see Penn Station this empty, honestly. You should be able to see New Jersey Transit, Amtrak, M9s, DM38Cs. Should I do Electrostar full speed on the Bakerloo? You gonna paint in London Overground livery? Y'all think I can make this jump? Oh. I'm gonna go operate some Amtrak transfer trains. Okay. See you. Have fun operating the ACS 64. I'm gonna try it again. See if I can make the jump again. I'm a master at this, bro. I'm just imagining an operator jumping over and grabbing the handrails. Like, oh, well, that was the entire block. Try that one too. I've lost my touch. Okay. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. The next stop is 61st Street, Woodside. Do you guys think the sound of the rain when you're inside the train is too loud? Yeah, partially. A little bit too loud, honestly. Because most cabs, like, of the newer trains are insulated. So you wouldn't really be able to hear too much rain. One bad step and fried by the third rail. I mean, the third rail was on the right side of the track. I don't think I would have been hurt by anything. But considering the fact that LRRR uses overrunning third rail, yeah, might have not worked out too well for me. M3 Olympic champion 2021. Yup. That's my red signal. Yo, they be getting me scared with the LRRR signaling. It be so difficult to tell what signals is for you and not. 697? What you mean 697? Hold on. Nah. 697. Nah, for me it says 699. Look now. Still says 699. I could check again, but I'm pretty sure it won't change per second. Yeah. Still says 699. Yeah, that's why. Just need one more sub. For me, it still says 697. Yeah, YouTube like to take. See, for no reason should the ATC be showing me a 15 aspect this far into the tunnel. Oh God. Jeez. Oh. Okay, you gonna stop at 30. So it seems to me that we currently have 700. So I really, honestly, shut up. It's my moment. I really appreciate it. He was at 500 like 2 weeks ago. That's crazy. He was really at like 500 2 weeks ago. Now, yeah, 700. That's crazy. Road to 1,000. I really appreciate it. But I only seen 700. I don't know if y'all can artists that seen 701. Yeah, 800 this stream as well. I really appreciate it. 300 away from 1,000. I just started mid last year, late last year. That's crazy. M3 sounds like a kettle. It does not sound like it's a real life. This is not an accurate representation of the enemy. Please. What would you like from Subway? Turkey salami, American cheese, Italian roll, right? Toasted mayo, salt, pepper. Not overspeeding, bro. Y'all seeing me? Y'all seeing me? I'm not overspeeding. That's about it. True and ice. I'm trying to go true at 250 kilometers per hour. Expect nothing to happen to your train. Real wild. Wild. Has anyone taken a TGV on HS1 yet? I think that would be cool to see. TGV to HS. I wonder if they'll use accurate TGV signal. We have entered Queens, home of LIWR. Now, I'm not really sure if LIWR does this in real life, but there's an upcoming switch where the Long Island bound trains switch over onto the opposite track and then switch back, like one switch after another. It's weird. When do you think they will add the Jubilee? Next time I spaz. I think they'll add the Jubilee possibly end of this year. No, actually, I don't know when they will add the Jubilee. My prediction will be in the next 3 years. I think they'll do another line before the Jubilee. Are any of y'all excited for the Cathar Circle line being announced? I think it could be a cool route. You know, I was seeing 314s run on it. Hoping to see a 385 on it. I think the Cathar Circle line could be a good route. I wanted to know if y'all was excited for it though. Because I definitely am. I'm ready to be on that all day. Just 8-hour shifts going back and forth. It's sad they gave up on trying to add the extra services. I mean, they just took it off of the road. They said they might go back to it when they get those fixes in, to where they're actually able to do it. I would have loved to see extra services in Bakerloo because it would bother it up more. But I'm not too upset because I could barely play it. TGVS. Right. Is it even possible to... Hold on. The TGV doesn't have third rail contact streets. I hope they give us all 21 stations, there's gonna be outrage. Let's be honest. Like, it seems like a no-brainer to just give us the whole line. I expect them to give us the whole line, but if they don't, we got a problem. You're gonna check the roadmap? It's on there. Nothing really changed. Only thing I seen was the 38 stock by Rivet and the Cathar Circle line. And about that 38 stock from Rivet, to me, it's just a reskin, honestly. Like, I understand there's some differences between the 38 stock and the 483, but there's such minimal differences. Like, the design of the cab is a bit different. There's a different passenger compartment, a different livery, and different headlights. Like, it seems so minimal, you know, that it doesn't feel like it'd be worth full price, you know. Like, they could have just made the minimal changes, and for $5 you can put it on a Bakerloo line. Can you turn down the volume of the train? Yeah, I got you right now. Alright, we're gonna turn it back. We're gonna turn it down to 25 now. I hope that's good. Can you do a Caledonian sleeper suggestion video? If there's enough demand for it, I will, but I don't see a lot of people wanting that route by itself, you know? I assume this is the radio right here, so you could talk to passengers and train crew. I'm just assuming that's what this is. I don't know why they would have a radio in the train when you have radios on yourself. Seems kind of unnecessary. Cheers. See you, Kobe beef. Still here for about 20 seconds. Oh, 2 minutes. We really gotta sit here for 2 minutes? Jesus. I don't know why we gotta sit here for that long, man. We was really over here going mad slow through the tunnels, and we're still too early. Let's support Washington service. Since we're a little bit early, we're gonna watch that Port Washington service pull into the station. How about Greater Anglia? Tomorrow. That's all I'm gonna say. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. There's a little preview. It was supposed to come out yesterday, but plans changed. The 137, the 140, and the 145. For what lines? The 150 for what lines? Greater Anglia from London to Colchester. I got Greater Anglia along the Lee Valley line up to I don't know. I don't remember the station, but it's up the Lee Valley line, and it has the Stansted Express. There's a Port Washington bound train. That was cool. I want to see it open the doors. There we go. Yeah. Okay. This ain't good? What you mean this ain't good? Approaching True. Oh no. There's gonna be an incident. Just call medical services to meet him at Shrewd. Call EMTs. Now. Like, now. Moore's Mutual Insurance. Yo, I called y'all like 20 minutes ago. My Oppressor Mark II got destroyed. Where is it? I ain't paying no $20,000 for something someone else done destroyed. What's up, Moore's Mutual? You're approaching Shrewd at 180 kilometers per hour? Jesus. Why? Love that bell sound itself. Love that bell sound in M3, yeah. It's unique. Didn't he get fired for Southeastern? Yeah, I mean, isn't he operating? Wait. Yeah, he did get fired. Nah, he ain't supposed to be on the tracks. We got a runaway train taking to the Pelham 123, part 2. Well, oh, well, right? Well. Give my oppressor back. And while you're at it, my Taipan got destroyed by a griefer in a laser jet. So, I'd appreciate it if y'all could get that situated. Like, come on. Come on. I gotta play that Kyle Pericle heist, and I can't do that when I'm on my oppressor. Come on. I need that to be restored to me. Max is a rogue operator now. What was that movie? Unstoppable. Where the train went off by itself. That's what this reminds me of. Moore's Mutual Insurance, how can I help you? Convert 1953 to 12-hour time. That's 753. Moore's Mutual. Ladies and gentlemen, the next stop is Jamaica. This is the train to Belmont Park. Next stop is Jamaica. The last car is the quiet car. If you are sitting in the last car, we ask that you please observe quiet car policy. Denzel Washington. Yup. I like how LIWR has so many branches like there's New York, Penn, Banning, Belmont, Hempstead, Pittsburgh. Oh, there's much more. Wait until you see Ron Conkema, Port Washington, Port Jefferson, Far Rockaway. I can't think of any. I'm going to ride the train. I see Graysons, Roses. Good luck. Actually, no good luck. No, you ain't supposed to be even on Southeastern tracks at all. You were fired. You are a rogue operator. Time to turn up some names. Ooh. I like how much is bobbing around. It's cool. That was Forest Hills, 71st Avenue. Okay. Guys, my train ain't slowing down for the 30. You brought this upon yourself, we cannot help you. If your train crashes, call Moore's Mutual. They'll get it fixed in the next 2 months. Oh, another M3. Going towards Home Station. This is Kew Gardens. I'm going to turn right. Capitan. There's no operator. Listen, as I said, unstoppable, man. Train took off by itself. Can you move up? Can you move the exterior camera to the cab windshield close up view? Yeah, give me a minute. Show me how to try to break it. Where are you from in America? Windshield. I don't know why he's not in MTA clothing. He should be in MTA clothing, honestly. Should have a blue vest with the MTA badge and a blue beanie with the MTA badge. The next stop is Jamaica. Connection is available to New York City Subway E, J, and Z trains. Connect to the air train to JFK Airport. Oh, and connection is available to the Q44 select bus service to Bronx Zoo. You're the driver? What? You're confusing me. Okay, that was an ATC warning. About to get dropped down to 15. You're approaching Shrew. I'm doing the Powering America scenario in the CSX. It's very hard, but I'll get it done. Good luck. That's all I can say. I've heard of all the issues with Powering America and signals not changing when they're supposed to be changing and all that. So good luck. That's all I can say. Buys the submarine. What is this? Why don't I have more? Why doesn't Moore's Mutual have one? Oh. We just gonna have Moore's Mutual memes and chat the rest of the street. But I'm not playing. Like, my oppressor got destroyed earlier by doing the jet, and I still ain't get it back from Moore's Mutual. Like, I called my mechanic and it ain't in my garage. Like, I'm still trying to get it back, you know. The M9. What about it? It'd be cool to see. Definitely would be cool to see in the game. Is the longest route in CSW LGV? Yes, it is. It's at like 70 miles and over 100 kilometers. So yeah, it's the longest route. Ooh. I'm sorry if you hear any rumbling with the mic. I'm trying to get these wires set up. Okay. Ow. LIWR is around 35 miles. Yeah. Oh, really 20 miles. It's either LGV or Southeastern. Yes, LGV. Southeastern is I believe it's the second longest now. Okay, stand clear the doors. The next and last stop is Belmont Park. Ow. Keep hitting myself the wire. Congratulations. Thanks. I appreciate it. I couldn't have done it without y'all, honestly. Like, y'all the ones that hit the subscribe button. I thought I passed the red light. But y'all the ones that hit the subscribe button and continue watching my content. Y'all show the support on each video I upload. Like, for real, back in December I had 130. Had 130 going into December and 700 coming out of February. So that's crazy. How long is Colin Akin in CSW2? I think it's like 50 kilometers, maybe 60. How long? Oh, LGV is 86 miles. Oh, still a long route. I just wish there was more to do on it. I'm gonna shunt at Who Junction. Cool. Have fun with the Class 66. How many services do they got where you're shunting at Who? Because I've only noticed one. I'm legit about to hit 300 subs this month. Well, early congratulations, because it's a long process to continue gaining subs and work towards 500, let alone 1,000, you know. I'm refreshing my page and it still says 700, and just because I refreshed the page, it's now ATC is going off. It still says 700 though on my side. Oh, word! That's how y'all feel. See, if this was real life, check. Nah, that wasn't my fault. I blame it on the brakes. Nah, it was the brakes, ATC, buzzer. Not my fault. Blame it on the game. It wasn't me. Not happy. But yeah, it's at 700 when last time I checked, and the result of me checking was an ATC trip. Colin has the best variety. Nah, I disagree. Munich to Augsburg has everything, and the S-Bahn is more apparent on Munich to Augsburg. Like 423 is a better S-Bahn unit than the 422 in my opinion. Okay, now we're gonna speed up. You going to Food Junction to derail some trains? Unbelievable. I'm gonna have to fill a report for that. Listen, you didn't see nothing. There are no witnesses. Don't break 15. I'm breaking 15. 35. Now the ATC be going off for no reason sometimes. It's definitely broken in that 3. I've noticed it many times before. Even when I'm paying attention to following speed limits, it just trips me for no reason. And it be tripping me in spots that the ATC isn't even in real life. Was it worth buying LIWR, or is it more worth paying for Xbox Live? What you mean? Like buying Game Pass and then playing on Game Pass? I think honestly it'd be more worth it to just buy it because it gets transferred over to my favorite S-Bahn. Same. Well, really mine is 481. 481 and 482. But if we're talking about S-Bahn units that's in the game, I would definitely pick 482. I feel sorry for teams in 2020 that don't play I had 4 routes. I mean, TSW runs in a yearly cycle, so it makes sense that it would be abandoned if it was making a whole new game. It's all about the upgrade. I had no issue upgrading to the TSW. You get the Bakerloo line. You get Colin's ad. You're basically getting 3 routes for the price of 1. And you get to keep all your TSW 2020 stuff. Besides Northeastern corridor. I don't know if anyone actually enjoyed that route, even in track operators. So you should be banned from even riding the train. Ain't better deal. Yeah. You get 3 routes for the price of 1. And you possibly, if you had TSW 2020, you transfer those routes over. So I don't see it both. Team isn't working for you. No, I don't see it. A good thing for TSW2 is when you have to buy it, you have to pay for Xbox Live. TSW 2020. horrible operator, man. Horrible. Xbox Live, Xbox still plays PS2 too. Yeah, I don't think it's not an online game like where you're playing multiplayer, so I don't think you should need Xbox Live or PS Plus to play that. That's only for TSW 2020. I don't even know why it's like that. Like, that seems highly unnecessary. Walk through the train while it's in motion. I don't even want to walk through the train anymore. There's no passengers there. I'm operating a ghost train. Now we know why we're going to Belmont Park. Mystic, you should just record announcements in that British accent. Totally. Man. Bugging. Nah. I'm good. I'll stick to my LRRR announcements that I love to make. Does anyone know why we have to come into Belmont Park at 5? Such a slow speed. You can't do that on PS4? What you mean? The announcement thing? I could just add them in while I'm editing any video. It seems like an unnecessary 5-mile-an-hour speed limit, honestly. Let me stop messing with the throttle. You can play, you can record British announcements and then play. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. What I like to do on the Bakerloo line is I'll get my phone and I'll have the announcements, right? So when I stop at a station, I'll play the announcement, and after the announcement plays, I'll close the doors. Like if I'm playing with the announcements, you know. I just heard a band in my train. What? The 5-mile-an-hour speed limit is hurting my brain. It's hurting my brain too. I don't know why it's 5, honestly. I think the real speed is actually 15. I don't think it's 5. Well done. Right. You should record all the routes and play them in the stream. Why? Y'all probably would like to see regular gameplay, like live gameplay. And besides, I'm not able to do that right now. Derailing. I'm about to derail in a minute. Talking about derailing. Boom. Excellent stopping position. No one can rival me. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that stopping position. Look at how close it is to the buffer. Can't rival. This is Belmont Park. Stand clear the doors. Last stop. Leave the train. Now. Get off. Can you do Isle of... No. We did last time. Sorry, but we did it last time. It's like we always end the stream playing Isle of Wight. We gotta end the stream doing something else this time. We may do Isle of Wight next time for the first route. But not this time for the last one. We ended off last time with Isle of Wight, I think. So, we either doing Southeastern or HMA. I'll let chat pick. So go ahead, select either one. I'll just watch chat until y'all decide. Wish I could make a poll in chat. We got 1 for Southeastern. 2 for Southeastern. 3 for Southeastern. 1 for HMA. 4 for Southeastern. Oh, 3. Alright, so it's 3-1. Let me go get my keyboard so I could do the high and low horn. If you go past Faversham, there's no end barrier. It keeps going. Yeah, but you'll eventually get to the end of the world where it'll just cancel your whole thing out and just stop you from playing. Would y'all like to see a 395 or my livery on a 375? Y'all could pick either one, 395 or my 375s with the livery. The two-tone, yep. While y'all selecting the train, give me like 30 seconds or so. I gotta go get myself a Gatorade. Okay, let's see what y'all. Let's see. 1 for 395, 2 for 395. Alright, we're gonna do 395. Have you played Open BVE? Hell yeah. Definitely. No London Underground stuff though. It was New York City Subway. It was the I think I was operating the R142A 6 train from Pelham Bay, and I took it to Parkchester. It was a local service, and I only did that at the Transit Museum though. They had the real throttle, like where you can push and pull the throttle, and I was using that. It was real cool. We're gonna do a St. Pancras to Faversham one, since I don't do enough St. Pancras to Faversham. Okay. Did you try the 262? Nope. I'm not able to play it anymore. I only played it once at the Transit Museum. I really like some of the routes they have in Open BVE. Like I remember there was the B train rail. I said B, okay, to Brighton Beach, not the other one to Coney Island. B, hear me correctly. The B from Brighton Beach to Bedford Park. It's a real cool route. And the R68s on that in the game look real. Like it's cool. Okay, AWS, DSD, acknowledge you so you won't get on my nerves. Put the TVM and KVB on. Boom. Okay, let me find my keyboard so I can turn on my cab lights. Like the A It's a Far Rockaway. Most of the stations are accurate. Yeah, they put in a lot of work and stuff on it. Okay, my two-tone works. Let's get the cab lighting on. Fan temperature a little bit. Put the roof heat on. Put the fan on low, actually. Throw them headlights on. Piano shoes down. We should be good. I forgot the button for the... Does anyone know the key for the cab light? I hear myself pressing the button, but I don't know what I'm pressing. Anyone know the button for the cab light? You should try riding trains with bad weather or night. Nah, TSW, it does not look good when you do that. You can barely see anything. It's not letting me operate 395. Because you were fired from Southeastern. We fired you. No one knows the thing for the cab light? Oh, found it. Never mind. Stand clear of the doors. The next stop is Stratford. Okay. Get a little bit of acceleration going. Exactly. Like, bro, you was I'm the operator that's taking over in your place, bro. You were fired. No. You were fired. I'm the operator that's taking over. If you go above TVM speed limit by 10-15, you get an emergency penalty, right? Oh, because I was going over the TVM speed limit by 5, and I was like, wow, it didn't trip my brakes. That's crazy. Can you drive a 375 after in your livery? Yes. Yes. What did I do? I'm a good operator. Bull. Have you played OPBB? Yes. Yes, I've already said I've played it. You can actually hear a faint traction. Now I hear it. I don't hear it when the door is closed. Yikes, this route is too realistic. Wait until we get on HS1. Like driving in bad weather, only on the Bakerloo. Yeah, the Bakerloo, it makes sense to operate in bad weather. I actually like operating in the rain on Bakerloo. Like, it feels cool to deal with the wheel slip and stuff. But on other routes, it just makes it way too dark. Service from Stratford to St. Mary's. I'm assuming you're talking about the scenario later. In which I say, good luck, but you were fired. You better be trying a Eurostar service. What do you play on? PlayStation. PS4. Hoping I can get the PS5 soon. It's very, very difficult to find. I wouldn't recommend bad weather for TSX because it's nearly impossible to operate. Oh, I do not have time to be dealing with wheel slip in an AC 4400. One thing I like, they updated these sounds. Now you can actually hear the running noise and creaking in the cab and all that. It makes it sound more realistic. I like it. Stop derailing my trains. You're going pass by your crash site, you see. Sounds better, yeah. Still a little bit disappointed we're not able to hear a little bit of track noise. I know they're continuously grinded, but I'm still a little disappointed we're not able to hear just a faint little track noise, I guess, over certain parts. But yeah, I do like the way they updated the sounds now. 395 definitely sounds much better. Now I wish they would update the lighting in the tunnels now. All of HS1 needs major improvement. Yes, yes it does. Try not to speed in the TV. I'm not following the speed limits. Technically, I'm not speeding right now. This is telling me what I'm supposed to get down to. Sound very good. Yeah, they definitely fixed it. I like that. They took the community feedback. I'm about to see you at Stratford. It'd be nice if we had a full route with branch lines such as Ashford International. Yeah, that'd be cool. Go down to Ashford, or all the way to Ramsgate. That'd be really cool. Okay. Make sure we stop at the end stop marker. We're operating a 12-car train. I didn't even check if this is the train road. Nope. Yo. I swear to God, if DTG messes with me one more time with this train bow, yo. I'll show y'all when we stop what number we got. We got 013. 013. Not even 012. No train boat. 013. Disrespectful. I thought you were going to overrun. I thought I was too, honestly. Luckily, that signal is green right now. And I can tell because of what the TVM was saying. Close doors. I think I closed them a little bit too early. What's up, Amtrak Gaming and Rail Fan in Columbus? How you doing? I'm going Eurostar. The next update 025 will have a livery. Yeah, isn't that the I forgot what livery it is, but I remember Matt talking about it on stream. Back Medway 2025. There we go. I mean, it's cool to see more and more liveries coming to routes. If only they would add, like, officially the white Southeastern one. Anyone interested in the 456 will check out the link after the video. Yeah, if you're interested in seeing New York City Subway, I have those videos on the channel, and in the DTG forums, it would really mean a lot if you could go support those suggestions so we could see New York City Subway in the game, because I know it is a very popular system and it needs to be represented. You're in a Eurostar. I believe it when I see it. Be right back. I'm going to check out the NSC 465 632. Alright. See you. Now for the long HS1 route. I really hope they fix these lighting issues in the tunnel. Let me turn this cab light real quick. how you operate on Southeastern tracks. Refinement. I didn't check if the last unit was 02. 012. Nope, 021. Unbelievable. They still didn't give me 012. They give me 021 and 013. Unbelievable. ETG is actively trying to avoid giving me the train holder. Like, I've seen it. I've seen it pass me at Gillingham. I've seen it at St. Catherine's, but I've never been able to operate it. It's buggy. It'd be cool to see a joint train with the first set being the train bow and the second set being the back Medway liveries. You know, you're one of the best YouTube streamers. I love you. That's nice to hear. Really, really appreciate that. I try and do my best whenever I stream or make videos or whatever to interact with y'all. Definitely trying to do better. Except maybe when I'm late. Yeah. Still got a little bit of stream left though. You know, it's 395 running and 75 afterwards. That's about it. You back? How'd you like the 465? We're gonna add 2025 Medway adverb billboards. I like the updates they're giving to this route. They still need to fix HS1 before well. We're about to come up to it as well. What do you think of the Rosa line for season 2? I'm upset it wasn't the Watson route. I'm not upset. I'm excited for it, honestly. I'm upset Cathar wasn't the New York City Subway line. But I'm still not. I'm still excited for that one as well. We'll eventually get it. But we're gonna have to just wait for a little bit. I have a faulty train. Good. Not allowed to operate on Southeastern tracks. You probably disabled the pantograph or the third rail in that area. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaccurate portion of HS1, where the fences pop in as you're going by, and they don't even look like real life. Enjoy the C2C lines inaccurately modeled to the left of you. It's nice to see ETG making a almost fully functional ESD system. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, with the learner and stuff. I like it. My train ain't slowing down. Yeah, because you ain't got safety systems on the front. Oh, it ain't slowing down. That's what's faulty. Brake cut up. Check that. I think I'm going to buy the 465 instead of what? Honestly, I don't know if either are good choices, but I'm confident that the 465 will be a good release. So this might be the last year, but let's drive in 395. Yeah, 395. Hello, JM Sims and Reactions. Did you know you were one of the best YouTube streamers? Yeah, you said that. You said that many times before. As I said, I try and keep doing better, you know. I try to do my best on the streams. I really appreciate you saying that, though. Zeenoz, you sound a bit low. How about that? Was that good? I don't know. It might be the these sounds. It might have been those sounds that was drowning me out. I think so too. I might run with the 395. I'm not sure. Well, good luck if you do run with the 395. Because this train is a beast. I've seen a 465 couple to 375. Wow.
I might need to try that in the game. Be weird to see that mixed consist running down the tracks. A cursed consist. The giant wall is blocking it. I think Dagenham Dock is around here. Oh, that's what you said. Yeah, the defenses might be blocking it. They need to fix the whole of HS1. Fixing defenses, adding more scenery, lights to the tunnels. Yeah, all that. Do we really think Dovetail's gonna do that though? Because I don't. Not sure about St. Pancras. Oh god. He gonna come into St. Pancras at 150 kilometers per hour and derail before he even gets to the station. What are the stops for 465 and all the stations? Currently it only runs between Raynham and Gravesend and between Gillingham and Rochester. They're supposed to be adding Faversham services though. I still think it's whack because you don't get to operate it for that long. I prefer like a London Victoria, if we would be able to operate it all the way to Victoria or Cannon Street. I think that'd be cool. Unfortunately, we are not able to do that. What is the C2C track? The C2C track is on the left side of HS1. When you're going towards Faversham, it's on the left side of HS1. Only happens when one of the trains has a fault and can't get another 465. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Maybe we'll get an entire road map other than Southeastern, just like LIWR. Hopefully. I have a feeling they're gonna focus on preserve collection though. I gotta go. Alright, see ya, Liam. I'm back. What's Max doing now? Well, he survived the 395 pulling into Stratford International. Still don't understand how he hasn't. Why they haven't revoked his operating license or whatever. Why they haven't fired him off of the job. Like, it's a danger to society. A menace to society at this point. Just crashing trains, like derailing and all that. As Fleet is a staggered platform. Slow down more when entering. Oh, I'm used to entering the station. You see how slow I am now? I don't want to overshoot this because we gotta change power modes here. Okay, put the RA on. Berlin, he massacring 4 passengers. Are they adding Faversham services? Yes. I thought I heard Matt talk about a scenario with 375 and 465. I'm not sure about that. Staggered means it's a little longer than normal. Oh. Alright, we're gonna put this in neutral. DC. Alright, we're good. You can be easily fooled by stopping too early. Oh. When I come into stations, I usually try and like measure the platform with my eyes as I'm coming into the station to know when I need to start slowing down, you know. I'm not riding your train, Max. I don't want to ride his train either. Pause. If his 395 pulls into my station, I'm not getting on it. Sounds, lighting, need more attention. Yup, that's facts. On every route. Not just one. I mean, they're adding them before it releases or after on an update. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was playing a release build, so I'm assuming it's going to be an update. What did I miss? Me stopping at Epps Fleet. Alright, there we go. It almost happened to me and I still overshot the platform. Listen, I've overshot the platform with the 395 many times before. I've done it at Gillingham where the whole train was outside the platform. It was funny watching Matt overshoot the platform yesterday though with the 465. Literally one door was in the platform. Like, Jesus. Even if it's train boat, what's train? Oh, even if it's train boat. Yeah, I'm not getting on that train. Even if it is train boat, it could be the Medway 2025 livery, and I'm still not getting on. I can recreate the old British safety rail videos with the 465. That'd be cool. Recreation of that in the game. Reason I'm slowing down is because I don't feel like the train should be taking this curve at 60. Just in case any of y'all was wondering. I can't speed today. Pause. Yeah, pause. In the original train simulator, the point that signal meter is guarding is too sharp. Yup. Yeah. I remember PTG Rail talking about that. That's why I was moving so slow when coming into the junction. Hey man, how's it going? Good. Good, Tyler. So will you? I think the scenery in Rochester needs improvement. When I look at the River Medway, I do see Rochester Castle, a few boats, some houses, but then just green grass in the distance. You know how Matt loves his grass and trees? You can't get a route without just mad trees covering it. And the trees don't even be looking good. The trees and the grass don't even be looking good at it sometimes. Oh man. Oh, that's disappointing. We're over speeding. It's crazy. Well, we're over speeding, but we're not gonna over the platform at least. Alright, we should be stopping at the next car marker up here, 8 to 12. I wonder why I've never seen an older A division train coupled to a newer A division train. I've seen it happen. R46 coupling to an R160. There was some issues with the R46, so the R160 coupled to it and was towing it. I believe there's a video. Fan Railer has it on his channel. Look at that stopping position right there. Look how perfect that stopping position is. TSW3 is coming soon. It's gonna come at the same time it normally does with TSW. All the time it comes out around maybe like June, July, and August. So I don't think it's gonna be called TSW3 though. I feel it's gonna be TSW 2022 with bold twos. Those overpasses remind me of the backgrounds because they're repeating. These right here, they look kind of weird, honestly. He said there's no plans. He said they're not telling us about the next TSW iteration. They're still going to continue those annual releases though. And he said they're not going to tell us if we have to pay for the next one either. Like, if we have to purchase it, like what we did with TSW2, or if it's just going to be transferred over, like what they did with original TSW and TSW 2020. I hope Trains and World Series never gets discontinued. Yeah, I mean, I really hope they bring over the the TS Classic routes to TSW2, and then almost maybe discontinue TS Classic, because TSW can honestly just take over that franchise, to be honest. I ran into the buffers at St. Pancras. Why haven't you lost your job yet? Why? I'm still trying to figure this out. Who is allowing you to operate these trains and derail them so much? Hopefully. Are you gonna make a video about the Glasgow Cathars Circle? Yeah, when we are nearing the release, definitely. I don't like to do those videos too early though, because we don't know a lot of information on what we're getting in the game. And those videos are supposed to be about the history of the route and all that in real life, and then what we are going to see from the route in the game. And since we don't know much about it, I can't make one of those right now. I'm thinking on doing one for Clinchfield, Cane Creek, or Hamburg to Lubeck though. But I definitely want to do one for the upcoming Loco DLCs though. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do for Clinchfield, because I'm not a big fan of freight, and I don't want to make that video and I don't sound too enthusiastic while making it, you know. I hope they don't make another one, because that means you have to buy all the routes again. No. Just like TSW2, you didn't have to buy all the routes again. You could just transfer them. When they make the next TSW, it's probably going to be a collection of routes that was in TSW2, so like, I don't know, Southeastern, HMA, and Arosa line, and then they're going to throw that in the TSW release, TSW 2022 release. But I'm pretty sure it's just going to be like an incremental release, where if you own TSW2, you just automatically upgrade to TSW 2022. Finally got fired. Finally. We don't need operators derailing trains every 5 minutes. I'm excited for the Arosa line, first train line, the first switch in the route. Yep, I am too. I wish they was making I wish they had the newer rolling stock though. The ABE 8/12. I like that much better. I'm still questioning, why does DZG always release content on Thursdays? I've been questioning this the past 3-4 releases, yo. Because it's so much easier for me to do stuff on Fridays, you know? Like, I've only done the Southeastern release on a Thursday, because I was free, you know? But I'm never free on Thursdays, so I'm not able to make like a pre-release stream or something like that, you know? Southeastern is thinking about hiring me. The railway has... Shut up. No, stop talking now. No. I will talk to the... I will talk to the owner of the Southeastern brand. Make sure you are not going to become another operator. Tell me right now. We're gonna pull up to Shrewd. I'm gonna talk to that man. What's up, Liam? Glad to know you're back. At those. And will you be able to play it on PS4? Yes. I'm 100% sure you'll be able to play it on PS4. They're probably going to release a separate PS5 version. I'm not sure if I want to get the Rosa line. I need more information about it first. I can understand that. I'm definitely getting a Glasgow Cathars Circle, 465 and 313. Same. People have work and school on Thursday, so that's why I'm confused. Same, like, bro, I'll be busy on Thursdays with a whole bunch of stuff, bro. So it's like I'm not able to cover the routes on a Thursday. I have to do it on a Friday, where I'm actually free. I heard that Dovetail is based in Chatham. Yep, that's a couple stops up the line. I'm thinking of running a 395 around Shrewd. No. Do it in about 5 minutes. Do it in about 5 minutes. Not right now. I'm approaching screwed. You ain't gonna interfere with my service. You can look them up on Google Maps. Yeah. Their home station is near. It's on this line. It's right here. Chatham. Hey, Mr. Streams. See you next time. Alright, see you, Kobe Beef. Imagine them making a map designer allowing you to make your own map timetable and scenarios. You never get bored of the game. Facts. I would love to be able to make my own map. Like, that would be so cool. Timetable, I would definitely redo the whole Bakerloo line and LR timetable. Like, and probably this route as well. But scenarios, I would make so many coupling scenarios it wouldn't even be funny. I've still not found a donkey. It's on the sides of the stations. When we get to Chatham, we're looking for the donkey. Just like last time. Oh, hold up. That's a red signal. Okay, that turned to yellow. We should make a vid about the map designer. It would be cool. Nah, I can't. It would not do well at all. And I know that because they already said we weren't getting it. They said they wanted to do it, but we're not getting it. And since they said we're not getting it, I'm not going to make a video about it. I'm not even going to go to that point. I'd love to, though. I'd love to, like, kind of convince them to do one, but it's almost impossible for them to do it. And I understand. Should I make my own railway? I mean, it'd be better than you operating trains and crashing on pre-made railways. I don't want to wait until midnight to get a DLC like a lot of other people. Same. Like when Southeastern came out, I was waiting until midnight. Boom, got it. Then I had to spend a whole hour and a half making that little first look video and then editing it. And then I got it up at like 3 in the morning. It's like, oh my god, so much work when you could have just released it at 12 p.m. Eastern time, and then boom, your American players and your players in the UK is happy. Because 12 over here is 5 p.m. over there. Like, everyone's happy. See you later, Zeenoz. I'm going shopping, alright? See you. Good luck shopping. I derailed a Eurostar 2 times. It's cool to see a little cup holder there, honestly. Put a little coffee there. I wonder if you could have sworn you could climb these in GWR. I don't know what this does. Like, I can't stay up till midnight when I have school the next day. Yeah, like, they're not taking that into account. Hello, it's Ultra just got here. What's up, Ultra? How you doing? Where you had the red signal is where the magic took place. Oh, God. Magic. What's up, Tyler McQueen? Okay, we're gonna throw it at notch 2. Pull up to Rochester. Oh, let's take a look at the submarine. If they ever do a New York City subway route, you should do a signaling tutorial. Oh, I definitely will. I will teach all y'all about the timer signals, and New York City subway signaling is extremely complicated. Like, timer signals is when you're going a certain speed, the signal will restrict you to like 20 miles an hour, right? And if you're going over 20, the signal will remain red. If you pass it, your brakes will get tripped. If you're under 20, the signal will turn yellow or green. That's called a one-shot timer. New York City subway is so complicated with the signaling and stuff. And oh, hold on, I spatted it last time coming around this corner. Yup, double yellow. Y'all thought y'all was gonna catch me. Green, there we go. But it's very, very confusing with New York City subway. New York doesn't even have speed limits, if I'm being honest. Unless otherwise posted, there are no speed limits in the system, which means you can go as fast as the train permits. But if you see like a limit that says 30 miles per hour or 30 GT, that means you are restricted to 30 miles per hour. It's very complicated. But I think that's what makes the New York City subway so interesting and cool. Let's aim for 1,000 subs. I'm definitely aiming for it. I say 1,000 before May, maybe. We can do it. I'm sure we can do it. 1,000 before May. That's the goal. Don't derail. I'm not going to. I'm not you. Later, bro, I'm going to go edit a video, then crash. What? Oh. I'm so used to all y'all talking about... derailing a train. I'm over here like, yo, you gonna make a video about derailing a train? Have a good rest of the stream. Everyone, please, if you haven't already, drop a like. Yeah, drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. See you, GT, though. See ya. Only $2.99 to go. If we get 10 subs a day, we could have 1,000 by May. I'm normally a professional driver. Right. Totally. Yup. Right. As if I would believe that. Stand clear, closing doors, please. Of course, the 7 line, you have ATO, but I heard drivers never use it. The 7 and the L both have ATO. Operators don't like to use it. It's because, well, it's inaccurate. Straight up. It's inaccurate, overrunning stations and all that, and operators don't want computers taking over their controls. That's it. It's nothing for them to do, so they just take over and that's it. Sometimes I just want to have fun. This is fun right here. Normally operating a train without derailing. This is fun. Let's see if we can do the next station without the HUD. I did a run between Faversham and St. Pancras without issue. Unfortunately, on your last service, you kind of derailed at St. Pancras. Alright, signal is green, we're good. Later, GT. I'm surprised we haven't seen my livery on the 375 yet. Okay, let's see if we can do this stop without the HUD. Perfect stopping position without the hub. Perfect. And did a Gillingham depot run without issue. Actually, we were supposed to look for the donkey. Alright, now, where was it? Where was the donkey? Oh. Is it over here? No. Where's the donkey? You said it was on the sides of the building. I don't see a donkey. We're at Chatham. I don't see a donkey. You should be allowed to open seat flaps. Yeah, that's cool. That'd be cool. Also put a 166 on Southeastern for early networker. Interesting. I do like, for some reason, it's satisfying. I want more coupling scenarios. Yeah, I do too. Where is the donkey? Someone said it was behind. It was on the sides of the station. I do not see no donkey. The sides of stations? Yeah, the side of the station. The sides of the stations. I'm looking on the side of the station. I don't see it. Stand clear to closing doors, please. The next stop is Gillingham. India 378, 387. I saw. Yeah. It's kind of crazy that I caught that number. I was thinking I wouldn't notice that number of subscribers, and it just goes straight to 667. This is where Dovetail Building, but in an old dockyard. Yeah, it's like, I remember Matt saying it was like 2 miles away. Gillingham is pronounced Gillingham. Oh, really? So, can someone please tell me why my livery hasn't appeared yet? I'm just curious. I'm going to go ahead and look around for it at Chatham. Please, I would like to know where the donkey is. We need to see 911 subs. I feel like it wouldn't have the same impact as the other number. It's randomized for a reason, hilarious. Yeah, I know, but like, Jesus. Used to see my livery all the time, and now it's just not appearing. We need 694. We already passed 694. Okay, we're pulling up to Gillingham. Try and make a perfect stop. I'm pretty sure this means we're clearing to the station. Yep. Signal's probably just red because of the barriers. The road barriers. What is wrong with you? I don't know. It sucks that the PIS is not changeable. Yeah. What upset me is that it's the same on the 395 as it is on the 465. So they're really trying to sell us a DLC where we're losing functionality in the train. Like, why are we not able to change the PIS display? Like, come on. it would add just that little bit more, you know. It would add that little bit more interactable object into the train, you know. They really need to figure out how to do that code-based system. You can do it on the 375, yeah. Use the screen in the cab for it. Yeah, you use the screen right here. They said it was different like a keypad, yeah. It's like a number-based system where you put in little numbers, the code numbers and all that, and it'll set your destination. But like, they need to figure out how to do that, cause I really like just jumping into the train, setting the PIS display, and getting going. You know, I don't like when you crash your train and the train becomes a ghost model. Yeah, but I can understand why they can't model crashes and stuff like that, and derailments, because train operating companies will not want to see their trains messed up like that in the game. I'm making a scenario planner at Chatham to look for the donkey. Good luck, because I've on one of the streams I spent like 15 minutes looking for the donkey and I couldn't find it. Matt said the donkey is somewhere hilarious, and that's the only clue. Somewhere hilarious is not a clue at all. Not even leading towards a clue. When I spawned as a passenger, the train barely made it into the station. Still opens the doors. What do you mean? Oh, it's like halfway in the station? That's where the SDO will come into play. Still ain't seen my livery yet. Like, what's going on? Wish it was a little bit more cab sweat. So the train isn't fully pulling into the station at Chatham. When I play, I can't change my camera, so I can do the freeway. Can't change your camera. If you're on console, press down the right stick. That's how you change your camera. And if you're on keyboard, press the 8 key. 1 key, 2 key, 0 key brings this. Is that a double yellow? Yep, that was a double yellow. I hope we get at least one long full route for TSW2. I hope so as well. I'm not sure how long the Cathar Circle line is, but I'm really hoping they do the full route, because I would love to go back and forth with the 314s. Xbox and press every button by picking you need to go to classic controls in order to get the panel for the free game. I wonder if this 395 is 012. Red signal. It was not 012. Disappointing. Slow down? I'm good. I'm good. I do not overestimate these brakes. this train pull out. You are using Imperial. Nah, Imperial is the measurement units. What's up, Mr. Quicko Streams? How you doing? Alright. Still got about 15 seconds left. Southeastern has hired me once again. Oh, Lord. These are the camera controls. If you go into settings, and you go to controls, you have immersion and classic. I'm on immersion, but if you're on classic, you can change the camera. The next stop is Sittingbourne, and I think the next one after that is Faversham. Let's hit the horn for this crossing. Hope we get a route designer we can create on the road as we won't. They already said we cannot get the editor or route designer because of limitations with Unreal Engine. We can't get it. Can't find it. All I found was an apple hidden in the trees. I ain't know there were apples in this game. Been on actually never mind. I've been on these express tracks before. It'd be cool if we was able to race a 375 on local tracks. Sounds and see the PIS displays. I'm really going to enjoy that update. As long as it's done correctly, you know. Because LIRR was in dire need of improvements, you know. And it's good to see that route getting some love. Especially after so many people were complaining about that route, you know. Hope they take the fixes they're doing in LIRR and do it for the other routes again, and not just focus on one, you know. Oh look, a 375 that is not using my livery again. I'm still trying to figure out where my livery is, yo. Like, I haven't played in about a year. Yeah, I just don't have fun playing LIRR anymore. Like, it's because I know the issues that's wrong with it, like everything that's wrong with it, you know. That's like I just can't enjoy it. Because I know the sounds are wrong. I know part of the route is wrong, you know. I think you should play American Truck Driver. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have PC. Can't play PC. The DRA button looks weird because it has a key attached to it. What do you mean it has a key attached to it? No. Key attached to it. I've seen this YouTuber named Squirrel. He plays a lot of American Truck Driver, Euro Truck Simulator. I think it looks cool. I kind of want to get into some of those games on console, like on the road truck driving. It's interesting. Kind of want to see how that does in channel. Oh, 465. Yeah, the little chain that's attached to the DRA on the 465. I know what you're talking about. Once we hit that 1 mile mark, I'm gonna start slowing down. I want Amtrak and TSW2. Yeah, I do too. Maybe from Baltimore to DC or New Haven to Penn Station with Metro North. FDTG released how many services will come with the 465. Well, on the stream, we only seen about 50 something. They're supposed to be adding Faversham services though. So hopefully we'll see a good mix of 375 and 465 on the route now. It's not my car marker. It won't add any more services. Yeah, that's what. But I guess to keep it accurate to the timetable in real life, they can't have it add more services. Platform is real small here. Get that rail fan shout out. Today it was 100th day. And thank God, it's just annoying. It is. I agree, Kimberly. Or Ultra. I definitely agree. Let me get up. That fan is a little bit too loud. Ramsgate. I was hoping for more services, yeah, but as I said, it's probably just to keep it accurate to the real life timetable that they didn't add anymore. Okay, and the final stop is Faversham. One thing that bugs me with the 395 is the acceleration rate isn't too high. Like when you're on third rail power, it does not accelerate that quickly. So it makes long runs like from Sittingbourne to Faversham unbearable. Run, it's the second to last run. We're doing a 375 service after this one, and then that's going to be it. station on this route? What's your favorite station on this route? St. Pancras. St. Pancras and Ebbsfleet. It's cool. Yeah, it's either St. Pancras. Stratford is definitely on the list. St. Pancras, Stratford, and Ebbsfleet. Those are my 3 favorite stations on this route. Surprisingly, all on HS1. Crazy being a passenger and just seeing a 395 fly through the station at like 80. And that wind rush is crazy. Accelerating in 395 cab when on DC is just a pain. I'm at notch 4 right now and I'm not moving up a bit. Like, it's horrible. The difference between it on overhead wires and third rail is just extreme. On overhead wires, it is the fastest train in the UK, besides the Eurostar. Whereas on DC, it's slower than the 375. I rode TSW2, I was running CSX free roam. I was filling up the engine, putting things back, and they would not let me on. This is why I don't mess with freight locos. I feel like something's gonna mess up and it's gonna cost me the whole service or scenario. Cause I remember on the original NEC rail with CSX, it was one scenario where I was sitting there for like 60, 70 minutes trying to finish it, and then the train just wouldn't start for some reason, even though I was moving all around the yard for the past hour, and then just magically just died. It's like, so the last hour of my work has gone forgotten. Fell asleep. Train operators aren't supposed to fall asleep at the job. Okay, that was a yellow signal. Next one is red. So we're trying to ride these yellows real quick. When the 465 comes out, you should try and do the British livery. Isn't it already in British livery? I feel like DTG thinks the US is freight only. Facts, you know? Like, I don't understand what is so difficult about adding a passenger line. Cane Creek, Clinchfield, both freight. We haven't gotten a passenger route since Peninsula Corridor. It's like, come on. Alright, that's a yellow signal now. Except for LI DeBoer. Yeah. When they do commuter routes, they're terrible. I'd call LI DeBoer a terrible commuter route in the game. Just because of the way they made it. I think Peninsula Corridor is still isn't what I'd prefer for the game. You know, I think Brightline could work perfectly in the game. Like, why can't they do Brightline? Why can't they do Tri-Rail? Amtrak, Florida. I know they can't do Pacific Surfliner, but why not try, I don't know, Go Transit? Like, there's so much they could do. And I'm assuming this is not 395012. DTG is favoring German routes. They do so well, and like for real, they when they do a U.S. route, it's like, come on DTG, you could done better. Now when they do a German route, it's heavily praised and all that, and then a UK route, it's like mixed feelings, you know. Like, can't wait for the Jubilee line to come out if it ever does. If that's a big if. Perfect stopping position. Best operator. There's no debate. No debate. Look at that stopping position. Unbelievable. And then let's go get this real quick. Boom. But yeah, DTG just really neglects the American routes, and it's extremely apparent, you know. Go to Dover. Content. Oh, Lord. Hopefully they make the Metropolitan with Jubilee. Yeah, that'd be good. Finally! My livery. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hey. Hey. Finally. It's crazy how they only put my livery in as soon as we get to the last station. Like, come on. Come on. Alright, so we're going to do one short run in a 375. And then that's about it. So, that was surprising though. I wasn't expecting to actually see my livery. See, how can you get so lucky to have two 395s there, one with the train boat, and then a 375? Like, that's pure luck right there. Alright, so explore, timetable, 375, blue doors. We doing a quick run from to Rochester. So I think it's a Gillingham? Yeah, it has to be a Gillingham to Victoria, Charing Cross to yeah, it's Gillingham. Okay. It's pronounced Gillingham. Oh, I forgot. Well, I forgot the pronunciation again. We need more American routes that aren't freight. Yes, we definitely do. I have an assignment to finish before midnight, but it's currently 25 minutes before midnight. Oh, don't worry, we're gonna help you out real quick. Don't worry, we're gonna help you out real quick. Y'all about to see sicko mode driving real quick. Okay, cab light. Good. Don't worry, we gonna finish this quickly. Why would they do Clinchfield? I don't know. Nobody asked for it. The next stop is Chatham. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. They had the chance to add Amtrak to St. Patrick Day. It runs on St. Patrick Day? Really? I never knew that. I want more American passenger and more freight. There's only one American passenger train. Two if you're counting Peninsula. Wow. two of these sprites of yours. Extremely apparent. Extremely apparent. I'm not a big fan of livery designer. I mean, when I look closely at my livery, I notice the quality is rubbish. That's facts. Like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like the way it looks. I'll be out. I'm about to help you out with your assignment. No break test, just we trying to end this quickly. You wanted to finish the stream, but you still have an assignment. And there's currently 22 minutes left. Cumberland has an Amtrak station. Oh, I ain't know that. But where would it go? Like, what would be the other station on the line? Cumberland to where? The Amtrak. Wish there was more wind noise in the cab 375. You only really notice too much. The 375 in the game doesn't have too much running noise, you know. 375 sounds really bad. You right. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, we gonna come into Chatham at 40. This is how we would operate. Like this is normal operations right now. 10 mile an hour over the speed limit. Good. Now I know where I'm stopping at the platform. Capital Limited runs at that station. Yeah, but where would Amtrak go? It would be at Cumberland. Cumberland to where? Like, I'm assuming it would just go off the map, because that wouldn't provide too much actual operating services, too many operating services. It's blue doors. It's blue doors. See, in real life, you see Southeastern trains that's always running late. When I'm operating, this train runs early. One thing I noticed between the 377 and 375, the 375 doesn't have cameras here. That's about the only difference I can tell. And the headlight cluster. That's about it. Sad NEC isn't even in TSW2. Well, they actually come bring it. The way they developed NEC isn't compatible with TSW2. So it's understandable, but they need to make up for that with another Amtrak route. We're gonna leave a minute early to arrive at Rochester, 2 minutes late. this without the HUD. Get up to 40. That should be good. 10 miles an hour over the speed limit should be good. Yellow signal. It's a double yellow. We're clearance in Rochester. I'm kind of confused at why they didn't just demolish these stations in real life, these platforms. It seems kind of unnecessary to have them here. But then again, it probably be unnecessary to waste the money to demolish those platforms. If they managed to make upstate lower level, they have it. They just didn't allow us to use it. We also should be allowed to use the international platforms at St. Pancras. That would be a good idea. See ICEs and all that, and possibly Eurostar in the future. That'd be cool. Jesus, dude in the Charger outside don't know how to put it in street mode. Nah, all doors are in the station. We can just key this door closed. Look, it's better than what Matt did, okay? It's better than what Matt did. Right. So why would this be on the other side? What is this showing? You're showing the map to the garage, the parking spaces, right? Nice braking? Yeah, no. It's better than what Matt did, okay? He just straight up, last door was the only thing in the station. At least we got one door out of the station. Okay, so that's about it. We was going over speed limit for about 25% of the route. Embrace the map. Alright, well, I hope you all enjoyed this 3-hour stream that was not even supposed to be 3 hours, but it ended up being 3 hours. If you did like the video, like the stream, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch y'all in the next video, which should be tomorrow. Peace.